In today's video, you're going to learn the real reason why your teenager and child seems to hate you. But you're also going to learn what it is you can do to fix it and change their attitudes and feelings towards you. Plus, if you watch to the end, I've got an extra bonus tip to help you with it. Now let's get into it. I'm Jason Curtis, husband and father of 4. This channel is all about strengthening families by helping parents do and be better. Welcome to Principal Parenting. Now, there's one main reason why your teenager, preteen, or other child seems to hate you. And you may not like it, and some of you may click off immediately once you hear it. But if you're serious about change and growth and doing better, then you're going to watch to the end and you're going to take it to heart. So here's the reason. You're a jerk. Now, you may not think that's true, and that's fine. But in your child's eyes, they perceive you as a jerk. Whether you really are a jerk or not, it doesn't really matter, but that's how the child perceives you. So is it any wonder that they seem to hate you because they feel you're a jerk? Now, I've also found that there's 3 main reasons why your child perceives you as a jerk, and that's what we're going to discuss and go over, and so that you can know what they are and how to fix them. Number 1, you're on their case about everything. Now, I understand you need to be a parent, and that's good, but you don't need to be a constant enforcer. You see, the child feels that they aren't good enough in your eyes, and they feel this way because you're saying things like, do your homework, pick this up, clean your room, come back and do this better, stop saying this, stop doing that, things like that. So basically everything out of your mouth is stop doing everything you're doing and do it my way. Or rather, what they are hearing and the message they're hearing, no matter what it is, how you say it, they're hearing, everything I do sucks, I need to do it better. And that constant negativity is weighing them down. So basically, mostly what's coming out of your mouth is either neutral or in a course-correcting, reprimanding, negative way. And that's what they're feeling from that. And so their natural reaction is to kind of pull away and withdraw and act as though they seem to hate you. It's just a natural reaction to these negative feelings that they're getting. So we need to stop doing that and show a little bit more love. In fact, a lot more love and less negativity. Number 2, your child's thoughts, emotions, feelings aren't important to you. And I know initially you are going to think, well, they are important to me, but to the child, they're not. And in actuality, they're only important to you if they're in line with what you as a parent are already thinking, saying, doing, believing, and acting. And you can know this is true if your child wants to argue with you. Now, the reason is because when they're arguing with you, they're trying to get their point across. They're trying to be heard. And you as a parent are trying to get your point across and trying to be heard. And this is how arguments develop, because neither party is valuing the other person's point of view. Neither party is trying to understand the other person's point of view, so it elevates to an argument. Now, disagreements are okay, and that's healthy, and they stay healthy when each party strives to truly understand the other point of view. Now, you don't have to agree with it, that's fine, but you have to strive and truly understand what the other person is feeling and why, how they're acting, things of that nature, so you get down to the bottom of it. So you need to stop forcing your opinion or your thought upon them and strive to understand their point of view so that you can come closer together. Number 3, you're treating them like a child. Now I know they are a child, but what I mean is you're treating them far below their current age and maturity. It's kind of like when you go to buy shoes for your child. You rarely, if ever, buy the size that fits them perfectly at that moment. You generally buy them maybe a half a size or a full size larger. What you don't do is you don't buy them too big because they don't really know how to walk in them. But you also, and certainly never buy them smaller than fits them, because not only is that going to bring a lot of pain to the child, it's also going to ruin the shoe. Well, the relationship is kind of like the shoe right now. You are treating them far below what currently fits them. So it's not only bringing the child pain, but it's also bringing you pain, and it's ruining this relationship. Now, a few examples of how this is playing out in your relationship are a few ways. The first one would be the constant course-correcting comments. So what these things is, do this, do that, or don't do this, don't do that. Those statements show that you don't trust the child. You don't trust them to know what it is they need to do and then take care of it. And so you have to tell them. And then that lack of trust is perceived by the child, and it's wearing thin on them. Another one would be you're steamrolling their thoughts, opinions, and emotions, such like that. So you're saying dismissive comments such as, stop getting mad, or you don't know, or that's not right, or any other dismissive type feelings, basically downplaying the way it is your child thinks or feels. And again, that is also wearing thin on them. And another one would be something to the effect of, if they get a knife to cut something, you say, be careful, that knife is sharp. To a 13-year-old who maybe you have already showed how to use a knife, and they're 13 and they understand, but you're constantly saying, oh, be careful, again, sending the message that you don't trust them. Now they might cut themselves, and that would be sad and terrible, and oh, we can't have that happen. But as an adult, I'm quite certain that you've cut yourself with a knife also. Now, does that mean you don't know what you're doing? It doesn't. Now, things happen in life, and that's terrible. You don't want to cut yourself, but you certainly wouldn't want a loved one to constantly tell you, be careful, that knife is sharp. That would wear thin on you also, and you would grow tired of that. So you've now learned a lot of things that you should stop doing, but what is it you can learn, and what is it you can do? What behaviors can you take to fix and change to reverse this attitude that they have towards you? Well, first and foremost, you need to start by showing them a lot more love, care, and understanding. Strive to see their point of view. Uplift them. Show gratitude towards them. Let them know they love you. A lot more love, or let them know that you love them. A lot more love and less course correcting, less reprimanding. Another one is, it's time to start letting go. It's time to start letting them grow into their own decisions and their own consequences for those decisions. Now, I'm not saying no rules, no boundaries. This is going to be just a general loosening of some rules and boundaries. What are some areas that you can loosen to let them expand, let them learn, let them grow, let them feel the trust and the love that you have for them? Another one is praise the effort, not the outcome. Now, when they're learning and growing, there's going to be times where they don't succeed, where they fail miserably, or maybe it doesn't turn out how you want it to, or maybe they make a choice that you don't agree with. But praise the effort. Let them know, hey, I'm so glad you tried. That was fantastic. Never stop doing that. And if you're focusing more on the try and the effort, they're going to see that and they're going to learn that that's what's most important, because you don't want to focus on the outcome. When you focus on the outcome, then they're going to stop trying if they think there's a chance they're going to fail. Or they're going to stop trying because something bad might happen. And that's not what we want to have happen. That's not what we're trying to teach our child. We want to teach them to try and try until they do succeed or get an outcome that they like. Now, it's okay to mess up, both as a parent or as your child messes up, because that is how we learn. But what is also important is your reaction to your own mess-ups or setbacks and your reaction to your child's mess-ups and setbacks. If you're on their case about it, well, that's bad. That's a negative feeling. But if you are uplifting and supporting them, basically the idea of, how can I help you? How can I support you? And you're striving to feel their thoughts, emotions, and feelings in that moment or their setback, and you're not course correcting them, but you're understanding them, then they're going to open up to want to learn and grow and to hear from you and to receive some advice, but only on their terms. So we need to focus on the growth and the learning and the happiness and the positivity, not the constant course correcting, because that has a negative connotation or a negative overtone, right? And another idea is teach them correct principles and let them govern themselves. If we're teaching them to do what's right and to be right, we need to let them govern themselves, and we can trust that we have taught them correctly and they're going to learn and grow. Just like as a parent, we're still learning and growing in parenting, job, career, relationships, whatever, and that's good. That's a good thing that we keep trying and wanting to learn and grow, and we should also show that with our child. One last way that you can really improve as a parent is to download our free parent scorecard. It covers 8 areas in parenting that will show you exactly where you're doing great and where you can improve. And with that scorecard, it's going to help you know what you can do to improve. It's going to give you something to shoot for. Now, also in the spirit of learning and growth, we want to hear from you down in the comments. Let us know, what did you like in this video? What did you not like? What is working for you? What's not working for you? What are some suggestions for other videos that you would like us to make in the future? Basically, how can we help you be a better parent? And certainly, if you found value in this, like, subscribe, and share it with others who you feel can benefit. Now, for those of you that stuck around to the end, here's your bonus tip. There's a Chinese proverb that says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So what that means is your parenting is like this tree. As you plant the seed of growth and change, it's going to take a little bit of time to take root and to sprout and grow. So be patient with it, but know that just like that tree that's growing, each day it grows a little bit more and it changes. And that's how your parenting is. It's going to change, it's going to grow, and you're going to learn from it. But trust that you did the right thing and you made the right changes and the right choices today. I know that you'll do it. Thanks for watching. Happy parenting and have a great day.